For 15 years, Three Square Food Bank has been running a special holiday drive to help disadvantaged families in Las Vegas.
Yes, the Holiday Match Challenge is in full swing, and here to share more is Beth Martino, the president and CEO of the organization. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's always wonderful to have you in. So for those who may not be aware, how would you best describe what Three Square does in our community?
Well, our mission is to end hunger in Southern Nevada, so we're trying to make sure that people who might not know where their next meal is coming from can find food at a local food pantry and keep food on the table, and especially now during the holiday season, that's ever more important.
Yeah, and obviously, like you mentioned, this is a crucial time of year, and one of the various drives you do throughout the year. This one is the Holiday Match Challenge. In a nutshell, again, not to put you on the spot, answer all the questions for us, but what is the Holiday Match Challenge?
Sure. So during the holidays, people may experience food insecurity all throughout the year, but there are some added pressures during the holidays. So we really ramp up our efforts to try to make sure that we get food into the community, and we have some generous donors who will match donations during the holidays. So we can typically provide one meal or 3 meals for every $1, but this time we'll able to do 6 meals, up to 6 meals for every $1, because we have Nevada Gold Mines operated by Barrick, Intermountain Healthcare, and Boyd Gaming who are matching donations.
Very
yeah,
cool.
and
yeah.
Why is there such a need for this kind of program here in the Valley?
Well, 1 in 7 people are food insecure, so that's almost 341,000 people who don't know where their next meal is coming from, and there are a lot of reasons for that. It may be that someone has an unexpected expense like a healthcare bill or something along those lines, a car repair, but it also may just be that they have a hard time throughout the rest of the year just making ends meet.
Yeah, food insecurity stats around Las Vegas, if anyone's taken a chance to look at them, are staggering and shocking, and just shouldn't be that way. With that in mind, and your commitment throughout the entire year doesn't change, but why is there such special significance placed on this time of year to try and increase that amount?
Well, everyone thinks about the holidays as a time to celebrate, to be together with family, but if you're struggling to put food on the table, it really makes it more stressful. And so what we want to do is try to help alleviate that stress. And I think a little bit about a grandmother we heard from this summer who said she's taking care of 3 of her grandchildren, and she is walking to a local food distribution to get food every couple of weeks to help make sure that they have food for just all throughout the year. But at the holidays, that becomes extra challenging. So she was able to get a delivery actually from 3 Square Food, which really helped her. And those are the kinds of things that we want to try to do even more so during this time when we know people are gathering and may have some added stress around the holidays, stretching those dollars a little bit further.
Yeah, and expanding on that, I mean, even for you seeing this firsthand of what this feels like for families, can you share a little bit of what that's like to be part of this?
Well, I mean, obviously everyone at 3 Square, we are incredibly committed to the work, and it's really meaningful for us to do, but we couldn't do it without all the people in the community who support us. So whether it's our donors, the nonprofit partners that operate our food pantries, we see people every day that are coming in that they just need that little bit of extra help. And it's moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas. It's a senior that I met last summer who had just found his local food pantry and was really excited that he could feed both himself and his dog now. His dog was a really important part of his life, and so those pantries and those partners of ours fill a lot of needs for people, and especially at the holidays.
We have a pretty awesome collective of viewers at home, and they like to feel connected, and they like to help out. So what are the various ways that you need help, whether it's monetary donations, volunteers? How can people chip in and do even what they might think is a small insignificant amount, but everything helps?
Well, every $1 can provide up to 6 meals. So of course, folks that are able to make a monetary donation, we can really stretch that budget quite a bit. But we also love to have volunteers. Just last night at 3 Square, we had a volunteer shift. There were about 100 people that came in.
Wow.
So this is the time of year where we do need a lot of help. We need help all throughout the year, so we encourage people to volunteer. They can find those ways on our website, and we encourage people to give however they can, through a food drive, through a donation, through volunteering, and all those things really make a difference.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. 3 Square's Holiday Match Challenge runs now through December 31st, where your gift is doubled. Every $1 you can donate can provide up to 6 meals. So to learn more, be sure to head to 3square.org.